Let's see. You said that you're a businesswoman who believes in traditional values, but thrust
Okay, sometimes
into
I use voice to text.
thirst.
And sometimes it puts something that I...
Well, you said, okay, into independence because of choices I made at a young age.
Yeah, because of who I married and the things, my ex-husband.
Okay.
Yeah.
You said you could add some heat to the podcast because my comments tend to get a lot of different reactions. Lol. The fact that everyone wants more than they offer. You said
yes.
People aren't self-aware and know what they bring to the table or relationship. In the current dating climate, men want traditional women without being a traditional man, and women want to be kept without being traditional women.
Yep.
Everyone seems to want more than they can offer. You're a big fan of intentional, rotational dating.
Yes.
Without physical intimacy.
Yes.
And that seems to get most men irritated because I'm a single mom. Despite the fact my ex-husband proposed after 6 months, no physical intimacy, and my son is from my sadly failed marriage. When you say rotational dating, what do you mean?
So that kind of goes back to what y'all were talking about, how you have that standard that if by the second date she's not cutting off all men.
Wait. Let me triple down on this.
Okay.
It's not that she has to cut off the men that she's already seeing on the second date. I don't want any dudes in the picture to begin with.
Okay.
So that's even another layer.
And you can have that standard.
Sure.
But women can also say, until you have shown me that you are worth dropping all prospects, I am not going to be exclusive with you. I'm
back to the streets you go.
and that's fine. That's fine. But that's why I say without physical intimacy, because you can't say that and then be sleeping with a guy. Just like you said, there are some women who will sleep with a guy and then be dating other guys. Of course, that's 304 behavior. But but here's the other thing, because I know you've mentioned this. For me personally, I do not expect dinner dates. We can go and get coffee. We can go to the park. We can go and do things that don't necessarily cost a lot of money. Just getting to know
like
someone. Yeah.
Okay.
Just like a hike. Like a hike date would be awesome. But getting to know someone.
I'm more of a beach guy, to be honest.
A hike date sounds like a really good way to get murdered. So I'm all
Anyways, continue. Go ahead, continue.
Well, maybe not a first date. There's this one hiking trail.
Wait. So you do rotational dating though?
Yeah.
So
right
you're
now,
in a relationship.
I'm not. Huh?
You're in a
Single.
No, you're single, right?
Yeah.
But so you have a roster.
Not currently, no.
But you've had a roster before. How big was the roster?
Oh God. With guys who are like genuinely intent, like, cause you know how you have people just mess it. Well, no, okay. Guys don't typically have that, but women always have men messaging them, right? But out of the guys who are genuinely trying to get to know me, maybe 3, sometimes 5. But that's just getting to know. That's talking. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And you don't have to agree, but that's just how why would I commit to someone I don't know?
I thought a roster was more like sex.
Okay, no.
It could be, yeah. But wait, question. So have you ever gone on a date and then the next day you went on a date with somebody else?
Yes.
Have you ever been on 2 dates in the same day with like different guys?
I believe so.
Yeah, see, that's just like,
Okay,
imagine.
hold on.
Imagine.
And I know-
hey,
and
look, people do it. I'm just saying.
wouldn't be able to go.
Imagine
be
like
able to do
first
it.
date. This is oh my god, I really like this girl, and then you find out right after you gave her like the ass out hug because she's like kind of playing coy or whatever. You give her the ass out hug. Oh, it was a really great date. Let's do it again. Here's your doggy bag that I paid for. She went out on a date with another guy right after you. Bro, back to the streets. She goes back.
She belongs to the streets.
Streets.
And I get what you're saying, and I do understand what you're saying. And when I think I heard you on another podcast explain that, and I was like, okay, I see what you mean by that. But I am a single mom. I don't get a lot of free time. So, and sometimes guys cancel. So when it comes to first date,
But okay, so
Do you have a
I don't have
backup plan
any
in place if they
it's not
cancel?
a backup
But I
plan.
don't get
There's
that- look.
2 separate dates planned.
this whole
In the
this
same
whole
day?
okay.
Yeah.
So this
I
whole
could
roster
never.
thing.
Way
That's
past my
way-
mental bandwidth.
I wouldn't be able to.
But this whole roster thing, right? People make it out when I say, okay, I strongly prefer a woman who's not involved with another guy. Strongly prefer a woman who, after the first date, she cuts it off if she is like talking or dating another guy, not sleeping with, because that's an immediate deal breaker for me. I get so much pushback, but I think like, okay, let's actually break this down. So there's 52 weeks in a year. If you went on 1 date a week, that's 52 men in a year. Now, so like, let's say you go on a first date, you don't like the guy. Next week, you go on another date with another guy. You could do 52 first dates in a year without having to like simultaneously be like dating 3 dudes at the same time. Look, I know it's not, back in the 1950s, a chick would like maybe go on 3 first dates, and that third dude's the one she marries and stays with her entire life. Now people got to go on like 300 first dates before they. God damn, bro, Desmond, your chicken smells like shit. I'm sorry.
300 first dates. Why?
I thought somebody farted. The chicken.
Yeah, I think Brian's
And it's
point's
rude.
pretty easy. Like, just he doesn't want to be dating a girl who's dating, and it's like hire fast, fire fast. If you date somebody, go on 1 or 2 dates, 3 dates over the course of a few weeks, and if you don't like them, drop them, and don't be dating people in between.
Yeah, if you don't like me on the second or third date, cut it off and then move on to the next guy.